Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Just keep swimming 1111. So today we're going to do just a quick little message of truth. Take it how it resonates. Keep in mind these are reversible. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Hi soul family. Hope everyone's good today. I've been getting a little sick lately, so I'm trying to take it easy, guys. Runny nose, throat, ugh. But anyways, I didn't want to miss my soul family. I do doing a lot of catching up on my personals, but I'm getting there. But my throat's not doing too well with it. Oh well. But let's see what's happening today with you guys. I'm gonna get an overall oracle, and this can be for you or your lover. It's just going to be one message for someone special. Just up. You don't have to keep that. It is a general message. Let's see what pops out for the collective. So Spirit wants me to do two messages. Darn it, I wanted to do one message, but I'm going to end up doing two. Okay, so I guess I will just turn it into a divine masculine, divine feminine message. The first card I have is Founding Day. Oh no, oh there it is. My camera's kind of messed up. It's like delayed. Let me see. Maybe it's my charger. Let me plug it in. Sometimes when it acts like that, it needs to be plugged in. It's probably what it is. Okay. Yep, that should fix it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, I have Founding Day, and this is Raven's Oracles, and this kind of looks like the beginning of something. Founding Day is the beginning, almost like Thanksgiving. I also like to think of Founding Day as like Thanksgiving Day. So this is a nearby holiday coming up. The masculine is feeling the urge to move. There is a ship coming in. That's what I feel. This is a flag, but I just feel like there's a ship, like a sail. So I feel like something's on the way. And instead of it coming to the masculine, it's going from the masculine. See the directions all the crows are flying. They're leaving the witch towards another direction. So I think the masculine is going to be reaching out by Thanksgiving for a lot of you guys who are not in communication. And the feminine has time's arrow. Time's arrow. And there's little messages, and she's holding a pearl, and then there's a frog looking at her. The words in the picture are probably totally different messages, but again, the feminine, I feel, has kissed one too many frogs. Waiting for a pearl to arise, waiting for a prince to come out from the frog shadows. You're definitely waiting for something to happen. Overall here with the masculine giving a message with all those crows, I feel the feminine is waiting to receive. So there is communication in the air for the masculine and the feminine. It's freezing cold in here. Oh my gosh, it's freezing. Turn the light on. Let me read that for you. Founding Day says, notice that Kathy gazes into the distance. Have you ever stared at something for so long that your eyes ache and it seems you've lost focus? What's ahead becomes more important than what's present. But there's little benefit in pondering the most far-flung eventualities. Many, if not all of them, will provide unfounded in the long run. So there's a loss of focus for the masculine. And looking at it, gazing at it, isn't going to help anything. With this knowledge, Kathy can afford to take her time, walk with confidence, and appraise her actions. When we are mindful, we can foresee the consequence of our actions and make better choices. Remember that mindfulness applies to all that we do. The task doesn't need to be momentous or grand to qualify for focused and joyful attention. So there's a firm stand that the masculine has taken. He has not wanted to communicate as of lately. There's been some kind of loss of focus. Even if you are in communication, you feel there's been a loss of attention to detail, a loss of focus on the relationship. And that's changing. There's something brewing. And so this is about being mindful and paying attention to his actions. And keep in mind, a masculine can be a female, okay? But being mindful of one's actions, consequences are coming because of actions. No. Go watch your show. No, I just got settled. We're not doing this, and Mommy's not well today.
Yeah, you're not well.
I'm not well today. Here. Go on there and watch your thing. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So the Times Arrow, let's read what that one says. Matthew, go on.
But I just wanted to talk my giggle.
Thank you. Rebecca Parsley helps the dragon toad in his quest to know the future. She presents a crystal ball, waiting for something to appear, or perhaps it won't. The future is murky, but one thing is for certain: time can magnify or diminish. Do things seem a little futile because time destroys all eventuality, or precisely because of this? Everything we do has a significance. Time diminishes pain as it heals as well, just as it magnifies by urging us to spend every moment better. Magnify or diminish your time. Both can better our lives, and time can be your servant or your enemy. All eyes seem fixed on a crystal ball, waiting to see something. Virtue can also be torment. Have you ever waited too long for something, which in turn may have blocked other opportunities? Some things are worth waiting for, and others only seem that way. Now is the time to step away from old plans and begin anew. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. Divine Feminine, you've been waiting for what seems like an eternity for your masculine to reach out, to start a relationship, to commit, to do something worthwhile. For a lot of you, it's worth waiting for, and you've kept your virtue. For some of you, it only seemed like it was worth waiting for. So for the Divine Feminine energy, there is this starting anew, giving up an old plan and getting back to the drawing board. Let's get some more information on the DM and the DF energies, please. Spirit, can you please bless these cards and give me a message for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine collective? Show me what I need to be shown to give us guidance and answers on this journey. Can I please have some messages for the masculine? Queen of Pentacles, masculine, you could be dealing with an earth sign, or you are an earth sign. This is about doing the right thing, being caring, being loving, being nurturing. If this isn't you, you have somebody in your life like this. Someone that is nurturing, caring, and loving and doing the right thing. Someone that is just. This person is somebody from your past life, or your childhood. This is a past life lover, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? Cancer also pops up possibly in their chart. And what I notice is that you miss this person. Masculine, you're missing someone that gave you a handout when you needed it, gave you nurturing when you were sick, gave you advice when you needed it most, was a shoulder to cry on, someone that provided comfort, someone that acted very much like a mother or a father, okay? Someone that loved you unconditionally. This is someone that you have known before from a past life. And right now, I think you are missing this person and you want to reach out. But what is the conflict? What is the energy of being held back here? Because it looks like you do want to reach out. So why haven't you? You have not reached out because of the Four of Pentacles. You might be hanging on to another earth sign. Maybe an earth sign's hanging on to you. But you have not let go of, I almost feel a grudge. I see his face and I just see someone that's not happy, someone that has a grudge against someone. And this is also the energy of hanging on to what you have. You're certain that everything you have now is what you want. So you don't want to let go. And the good old saying that comes to my mind is, If you don't let go of what you have, how do you know nothing better is going to come into your life? If you're completely set on everything you have now, that you push away anything from entering new, I don't know if that's being open, and I don't know if that's being good. We have the King of Cups. You've been hanging on to your love. You've not been sharing. I think you've been a miser, or you've been kind of a Grinch. Okay, no offense, masculine, but you've been kind of stingy with your love. You've been stingy. You don't want to give it out to this past life love. You don't want to give it back to this ex. You want to hold your feelings in. And that's very typical earth sign, and that's okay. You want to hold back your feelings because I think there's some fear. What is the fear here? Bottom of the deck, we have Emperor. Kind of gives me an idea of your energy, masculine, which is very controlling, fatherly. You know best. What you believe and what you feel is what's best. 4 and 4 is stubborn and grounded. Again, you just feel very certain about what's going on in your life and what you have, and you don't want to change it. So that's kind of what I pick up on for your energy. In regards to the feminine, how are you coming into this situation, feminine? How are you coming into the situation, divine femme? Spirit, give me a message now for the divine feminine, please. Okay, you're coming in broken-hearted, 3 of Swords. You might have air in your chart, but you're coming in extremely hurt, wounded, scorned, mostly just a battlefield of love. You've been in a battlefield of love, and it hits you like a knife in the heart. I think you have a lot of love for this person, and you want to heal and grow whatever you guys have between you. Oh, bottom of the deck is telling me more about this 3 of Swords for you. You've been betrayed and backstabbed. Another 10 under that, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Okay, you're ready to have a new beginning, but it doesn't, what's coming to my mind here, besides you want a new beginning, clearly, and you're going to get one. You know why, though? Because it can't get any worse. Whatever you're going through, divine feminine, it's the bottom of the barrel. It's the worst. I mean, it can always, I'm sure, become worse. People could die. You could become sick. And some of you have become sick. Some of you have gotten ill or older. And you just feel betrayed that life has just given you a bad deck of cards. You've been dealt some bad cards. But for a lot of you, it's not age. For a lot of you, it's just the betrayal. It's telling me stuff. I have been so extremely alienated, blocked, betrayed, and backstabbed. I really just don't know how I'm still standing, and I don't know how I'm still even present and well of mind, body, and soul based on what I've been through here. It's but complete brokenness. It's almost a death. And you kind of want to tell me stuff. I feel like my love with this person has been killed. Like, the love that we've had is being murdered. It's such a heavy burden for you to carry. Okay. You might also be dealing with an air sign. Maybe your masculine energy is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Let's learn a little bit more about how you're coming in. 7 of Swords. You're definitely dealing with an air sign. Very strong possibility in Aquarius, or the 11th house of Venus is coming in for you. Some of you guys may have Cancer, Aquarius, Venus. Oh, I already said Venus. I meant Libra and Venus. And quite possibly, the 7th house has something to do with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about love and relationships. Anyways, don't worry about the signs. Let's continue with the message, divine femme. Who you're dealing with and how you're feeling about this is betrayed, lied to. You're almost escaping. And you almost want to tell me, Steph, I have to escape this person and I have to get away. You know why? Because it's no good for me. It's for my own healing. I have to get away from the situation because I'm being lied to, betrayed, backstabbed, and I can't trust a word that comes out of this person's mouth. I don't know if it's the truth or it's another lie. All I know is stuff I don't want to continue down this path. I want to switch directions here. Even though you're trying to walk away from the situation, I do still see you looking back, wondering, are you going to come and rescue me, Spirit? Are you going to come and save this divine relationship from ruin? And you're really looking back at the universe like, any time now. Anytime. I've been waiting for help. Help never came. I never had any aid. I have to get up and do it myself. And that's exhausting for you. But you've realized that the universe lives in you. And the universe isn't going to do it for you. Participation is required for wish fulfillment. In regards to this person, you feel that they're very cold-hearted, and you feel that they're very distant with you. Even their feelings are not always shared honestly. So the King of Cups, Scorpio energy here does hide the emotions and hide the heart and hold back and reserve the love and the warmth and the kindness. And feminine, all you're being dealt with is swords. But you are healing, you are recovering, and bottom of the deck is the Magician for both of you guys. And this is about a beginning. It's also about, like I said, taking it into your own hands. Wish fulfillment has to have your participation, and the Magician is like, let's do this. Let's participate. Okay. Let's get an oracle here for the masculine. Let me just do a quick shuffle. Sorry guys, I've been working a lot on personals and my voice is pretty much gone today. Give me an oracle please for the masculine. Give me an oracle for this stubborn, holding back, masculine King of Cups. See, Six of Cups, King of Cups. I miss you. I miss you, Divine Femme. That Six of Cups rings very loud and very true. They absolutely are yearning for you. They do want to have a reconciliation. Underneath that, at the bottom of the deck, is the web of lies. So they understand there's been some hiding of truth. They understand there's been betrayal, deception, defeat, and deceit and pain. They understand that the feminine is caught up in a web of lies, and they are going to communicate with you. So expect communication. It will be coming soon. You do have a lot of swords, which are communication. Painful, 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 deceitful. So the communication you're going to get is going to happen within 3 to 7 days. But it's not going to be wonderful communication. But it is on the road to recovery. Okay? The communication you're going to get is going to start to repair the wounds that were inflicted on you. So you are going to get communication. There will be lies fed to you, but that's what's going to happen. I'm going to get one here for you, and one here, and one here. The first card I have for you is, there's the talk. Yep. All right. So, okay. I don't think we need any more confirmation. This person is going to have a talk. You are going to get that word of confirmation through a text, an email, or a visit. The talk will happen. Communication will be yours. It is coming in. Fresh perspective. You're going to start looking at this differently. I think you did want to walk away for a moment, but now you kind of don't. And that's your fresh perspective. You were going to try to escape the situation, but now you feel, instead of escaping it and getting away from it, maybe there's hope here. And with the Star card, it's like, maybe there's still hope. I was ready to walk away, but I feel like there's hope now. Even the rainbow in these beautiful blue eyes is hope. A rainbow comes after the storm. The hummingbird represents new life and a fresh point of view. So there is hope in all of this betrayal, and the best news is all those tens, which is a new beginning. The last oracle is best friends or best friend, okay? This person is your best friend. You guys are going to establish a friendship, a kinship, a kindness. You guys are going to become friends again. I think you're going to make amends. Bottom of the deck, you might have some talk about some financials. That might just be opening up the door for more communication. So although this person may reach out to talk about money or work, or something about maybe they owe you, it's some kind of money matters, because he is holding on to the money here. So you might get communication in regards to money over the next 3 to 7 days. But there's hope. No.
But Mom, I want Danny. I just want Danny to come out, but Danny's not coming out.
He doesn't want to.
But I want him.
I know.
I just want him. I want him, Mom. I want him.
Daniel. He wants you. Don't lose that.
Okay.
He just wants to play with his brother. Okay, so we're going to get some information now about what is, going on behind the scenes. What's going on behind the scenes? What's happening behind closed doors? What is it we don't see happening?
I want you.
I'll just keep pulling them until I run out of room. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Temperance. And I've got this yesterday even, and this is about healing, recovery again. It's about balance, balancing the scales. It does have something to do with karmic justice, divine help, assistance. Archangel Raphael, the fixed angel. Also help from meditation, help from finding balance. A lot of your guys' lives are being balanced. You guys are finding a new schedule. You guys are finding peace. You're making time for yourself. You're silencing out the world. Mantras are being said. Visions are being had. A lot of peace is coming. Mostly peace, but this does talk about patience and peace. That's the bottom. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes. So masculine energy will be over here going into the feminine energy, but we're going to kind of blend them together, okay, and just kind of see what the overall message. Sorry about that. So the masculine has an 8 of Cups energy, and this is about leaving a situation behind, getting rid of an emotional partner, getting rid of a relationship. So this is somebody walking out of a relationship or situation that they've been very emotionally hung on to. So the masculine is 8 of Cuppingness. The masculine is recently getting out of an emotional matter that they no longer give a damn about. This is Rhett Butler walking out on Scarlet, and it says, "Frankly, my dear, I just don't give a damn." Okay? And she's watching him walk out into the sunset. Goodbye. So someone is saying goodbye. The masculine is walking out and saying goodbye of a relationship situation. The next card is 5 of Swords, conflict. And there's already been the conflict. I feel it's already happened. All the swords are on the floor. They've already been collected. Family on the wall, bad blood. Okay, there's family and friends here connected to Marcel here. This is from the originals. So the family's already had it out. There's been a conflict that led to a breakup or a fight or a walking out. Either way, this is about someone feeling taken advantage of, someone feeling betrayed. This can be you. This can be your masculine and the karmic. This could be however it fits for your situation. But someone has walked out recently, within the last few days, walked out of a relationship because there was betrayal, lies, deception, deceit, dishonor, and anger, resentment, and grudges. It was a lot of pain and conflict. So that situation has just recently resolved within the last week. Coming in here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It may have concerned you. We do have the Queen of Pentacles up here. There could be 2 earth signs involved. If you don't know all the signs, don't worry about the signs. But there's someone here that was a Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, that may have been walked out on, or may have walked out on the masculine, or, you know, Divine Femme, maybe you walked out on the masculine because of the situation. However this fits for you, but this is the Queen of Pentacles saying enough. I'm not going to stay in a situation and deposit more time, money, effort, and energy into something full of betrayal, lies, and deceptions, webs of lies. There's a lot going on in your past that you're hiding. And because the past comes up to haunt you, especially in a Mercury retrograde, karma will be paid. A lot of this ends up in breakups, and a lot of it just ends up in quarrels and fights where someone walks out for a time. But the truth does come out, and right now there is feelings at an all-time high. Emotions are everywhere. The fur is flying. There is drama every which way you look. And amidst all the drama and the lies and the deceptions sits a relationship which happens to be very soulful, very tied and bonded, and very unique. And this is kind of sitting here in the midst of all the drama going on. The next one we have is the Two of Swords, the decision, Gemini energy. So we have Scorpio, and we have all the air signs, earth signs, okay? And we see that someone's making a decision, possibly between two Queen of Pentacles, or possibly just between two people in general. Someone is making a decision saying, which one do I do? I'm sorry, which place do I go? Which path do I take? Which person do I choose? What are my choices? If it's not having a plethora of options, it may simply be asking the universe, what choice do I have? You're blindfolded and asking for help. Guide me. Show me the way. What choice do I have? I have to walk away, or I have to end this. Both of you are facing an ending, and you're asking the universe, is this it? Is this the only choice I have? Following that is the Seven of Wands, resistance. Somebody here is resisting this decision. They would like to keep everything in the balance, very Libra. They would like to keep everything going as is, or at least keep their head above water. They don't want anything to change yet. So they're resisting the change. They're also resisting the universe. The Bigfoot sometimes seems like someone trying to control you and tell you what to do. But in this reading, I just see the universe wants to squish an energy here and say enough. It's time to squash the lies and the drama. And someone's saying not yet. Not yet. I just don't want to squash it right now. I'm not ready. So there's some indecision here. And this has to do with the number 7. So the 7th house of Libra, or something here with the number 7. Following this card is the Ace of Cups. Yes, that's good. So there is a new beginning in love. There is a fresh perspective here on opening someone's heart and healing. But there's a new relationship. And if it's not a brand new relationship, it's the rejuvenation of an old one. Possibly the one you walked out on, or possibly you left one relationship and you're resistant to another relationship, which could quite possibly be a Cancer. The same Cancer over here in the 6 of Cups. So someone here may be resisting this past life connection. But the universe is handing it over and willing to give this gift of love. The last card out here is the 10 of Wands, burden, being lifted. Someone's going to give it to God, give it to the universe, let the universe take over. Someone is ready to give this up. It's too much of a, difficult journey to do by yourself. This can't continue going. The universe is saying enough resisting, enough indecision. The drama already happened. The walk away already happened. Let's leave the past in the past. You have to now man up, woman up, whatever, correct the web of lies, communicate. There's been damage done to the feminine quite clearly that needs a talk. There needs to be communication and a fresh look at your guys' relationship. Instead of rushing into romance and passion, you guys should probably start off as friends again. Establish a better friendship. Establish a beautiful relationship of trust. Because if you start out like friends again, you can start to trust each other again. And the universe has the stars saying there's still hope. You think that there's too much water under the bridge from the past with the web of lies and the Six of Cups. There's too much that you can't let go of what happened in the past, but you have to open up your heart and heal because you're holding back your real feelings. Let's get some clarification, please, on the King of Cups and his feelings, please, for the Divine Feminine. But Divine Femme, I do see you having a new relationship with this King of Cups, like a rejuvenated one. Wow, so we got the Tower. Judgment is on the bottom of the deck. Underneath the Tower is the King of Swords. Okay, so the bottled up feelings are being taken out. There's no going back. This is a sudden change and shift of perspective. I can't talk. A sudden shift in perspective. A sudden change of plans, because the King of Swords has a plan. He's a strategist, and he's wise, and he's cold, and he's quick and to the point. And now all of a sudden, Divine Masculine, your plans have gone down the shitter. Excuse me for saying, but I can't help but laughing about that funny movie from the Christmas Vacation, when their cousin was out there unloading the crap from the camper, and he said, you know, the shitter was full. And he's dumping out the crap. It's in the movie, guys. The shitter was full. And Judgment's down here at the bottom saying, yep, the shitter's full. We had to empty out all this crap. There's so many lies, so much deception. You can't build a new foundation, King of Cups, based on hidden feelings. You can't go start another relationship with a seemingly another Queen of Pentacles. A new relationship with commitment and children and family and like spouse material. You can't go start a new spouse material when you have unfinished business over here. There's a wrecking ball on this relationship. You guys need to have the talk. You cannot move on. In fact, you really can't move on anyways, because this is a karmic tie. It's also a spiritual tie to someone. You owe them karma. You've betrayed them. You've lied to the feminine. You've escaped the feminine. You've snuck off. You've hidden your feelings. You might have even taken pentacles, taken cups from the feminine, taken years from the feminine. It's a time for healing and reestablishing a friendship so you guys can start anew. Because with all those tens, you know, we had already 3 of them, plus the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, but you guys are due a new beginning. And the universe is saying, hello, this is, you know, something that you have to come back to. You have to finish what you started. So, you know, these days are over, King of Cups. And that really is clarifying what has been hidden here from the King of Cups. Tell me a little bit more, please, about, oops, the Divine Feminine talk is what I wanted to pull. I dropped it. What are we going to be talking about with the Divine Feminine? Oh my gosh, this fell on the floor, guys. It is the Twin Flame card, clarifying the talk that's coming up. And, oh, well, it's with the King of Cups. Okay, so there you go. The King of Cups right over here, Divine Masculine, your Twin Flame. You are going to come and have a conversation with the femme. Let's, you know, I have a good feeling it's about reconciliation and union. Or some kind of, you know, coming together. Talking about feelings nonetheless. That's certainly on the platform. Bottom of the deck here is the 4 of Cups. And it says hopeless, but how could we have a hopeless 4 of Cups when we have the hopeful star? Okay, so masculine, you're going to tell your feminine, I feel very hopeless about the situation. I just don't feel like this is going to be coming together. But underneath that, we have broken karmic ties, karmic cycles. So the hidden underlying energy in this conversation is quite possibly also the masculine saying feminine, I'm not exactly happy in my other situation. It's over. Four of Cups, I've resented that person. It's unrequited love. I'm not in love with that person. I don't feel that way for that person. We've in fact broken up. For some of you, the masculine's going to tell you this. I just don't love you that way. I don't feel that way about you. Blah, blah, blah. If you do get that kind of song, dance, and show from the masculine coming in for the talk, saying, I don't feel that way about you, keep in mind the Seven of Swords, which is lies and deception, which is coming in within the next, like we said, 3 to 7 days. There is going to be deception, but there is going to be restoration and healing, because even in that deception, let's just say the masculine tells you, femme, I don't want to be in love with you, but I would like us to be friends. If your masculine comes in saying that, this is on the road to recovery with the Star card. This is on the road to rebuilding your relationship, starting out as friends, not jumping into feelings. But do keep in mind that the masculine still has hidden love feelings for you with the King of Cups and the Twin Flames. Don't forget that even though there may not be complete honesty coming out of their mouth about this, they do want to establish a union and friendship, and they do want to establish you guys getting along again. And even though they may be hiding some of these emotions, it's still there in the cards, it's still there in the energy. Let's learn a little bit more about this Eight of Cups. Tell me a little bit more, please, about the Eight of Cups for the Divine Masculine energy. Tell me a little bit more. Okay, so there's an ending of a marriage. I saw the marriage card pop out in the middle, but I didn't pull it. And then I have the Nine of Swords, misery. Okay, and it says stress, heartache, panic, pain, jealousy, loss, hurt, misery, fear, anger, sadness, hate, doubt, pressure, rejection, sorrow, and anxiety. So the Eight of Cups is because of this. And the marriage card did come up in reverse in my deck, and like I said, it popped up. I just couldn't pull it. Look what I just parted. I parted my deck, and there's the divorce card. That's a sign. That's a sign. But I'm telling you, I saw the marriage card in reverse. Whatever, I'm not going to pull it out now, but I did see it in my deck. So interesting. And then I parted it, and there was the divorce card. Interesting. Well, I'm going to leave it there. That was just a sign, okay? Anyways, so there is the ending of a commitment, the ending of a relationship. Can you tell me a little bit more about this Queen of Pentacles next to the Five of Swords? Tell me a little bit about this. Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. We have the Emperor again. So remember we had that at the bottom earlier, and he's coming out. Again, this is someone very mature and controlling. This Queen of Pentacles is probably an older female. Doesn't have to be. But this Queen of Pentacles over here at the Five of Swords may also have Leo in their chart. Possibly even Aries. But the signs don't matter. This person has a masculine energy where they try to manipulate and control the situation. Bottom of the deck is another five. Five of Pentacles, which is loss, despair, and hurt. Dark night of the soul. So this Queen of Pentacles has lost out with the masculine, the Emperor. Page of Wands, there could definitely be a child involved. And most definitely with a Leo energy here with the Five of Wands. Again, Leo, Leo, Leo. But the one thing I notice here is 5, 5, 5. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. This has been going on for a long time. There's been a change with this Queen of Pentacles and the masculine. There's been arguments about a child or children, plural, about time not being spent with children, money not being spent with children. It's also quarrels about honesty with children. All kinds of things. So it's just all kinds of drama. And so the Emperor here is the father. There could be a father situation where the Queen of Pentacles is not the mother of their children, and they're arguing about a spouse from the past's children. Somebody has children with somebody else, so they're just having some hard times here. Maybe blending their family, and it's just not going to.
He broke your crystal ball.
Oh, that's just great.
It's cracked.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Matthew just broke my crystal ball. My little crystals. I had 2 of them. So, well, I think that's a sign in this reading that something got broken. And this relationship here is broken. And maybe a child was involved and is kind of the energy of what caused the break in the relationship.
Mom, I didn't crack the ball.
You didn't? Let me see.
It's a little bit cracked.
It's a little bit cracked.
Yes.
He's lying again.
Stop it. I don't. Okay.
I-
It's okay. You can have it. I'll buy a new one.
Yeah.
I'll buy a new one. Go ahead. Go with your sister. So, sorry about that, guys. Anyways. Let's get a new one.
Sorry. He didn't understand a word I said.
Okay. So, yeah, there's something here where a child, something was broken. There could even be a broken home. And it wasn't fair that over here the feminine may have had a home and a family with the masculine, and it got broken. And there was a third party that got involved here. Maybe they also had children, and there was some pissed off, energy that how dare you leave us to go with someone else and be with theirs. That's not fair. That's not right. That's not justice. And there will be a judgment cast on you for doing that. And that is why the Tower is here, because it's not right. There's been an unloved energy here. Someone has been unloved, uncherished, unappreciated. There's been a child maybe unloved, unappreciated. Someone here has been undervalued, and justice will reign. The Tower and judgment is coming very, very quickly. Within 10 days, this Tower will arrive. It's going to happen to whoever I'm reading this for. It's happening, and everyone's involved. There's children involved, and there's other people involved. There's a lot, because the 555 is other people, community. Okay, this has been going on for some years. I see 4 years with the 4 of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, it could be 1 year, could be 4 years, could be 20 years, but there's years of involvement in the situation. Spirit, tell me about the Queen of Pentacles from the past. The Queen of Pentacles from the past. We have the Cleanse card. So this is about something you tried to get rid of, masculine. You tried to cleanse the energy of this person. You wanted to get rid of an ex. You wanted to get rid of someone from the past. Maybe an ex-wife, maybe an ex-spouse, maybe the ex-mother of your children, maybe just an ex in general that was a soulmate, okay? Tried to get rid of this person. There was a child involved, Page of Pentacles. There were promises made, promises not kept. This person was waiting on you, 7 of Pentacles. Now this makes more sense because we talked about the feminine waiting since the very first oracle with the Raven's wand. And now we're here again with the 7 of Pentacles, patience and waiting. So the feminine is over here with cleanse in reverse, saying, you tried to alienate me from your life. You tried to dispose of me, cleanse me out, have a new beginning with this other Queen of Pentacles. You wanted to have a fresh start. And you left me in the rafters. You just left it hanging. You made promises you didn't keep. Your word is crap. And now you're hanging on to whatever you have. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose your situation. But the universe is coming in and saying, sorry, but you are. You are absolutely going to lose the situation. And quite frankly, because judgment. You had a bad call. You made a bad judgment call. You did something, that was not justified. It was dark. Tell me about judgment, please. Please tell me about judgment. The truth is known. The truth comes out. Whatever's done in darkness will come to the light. Whatever's said behind closed doors will be said from the rooftops if it is said in secret and it's unjust. Judgment is saying this is bull. Maybe you were juggling 2 earth signs. masculine. You were juggling. You had two of them. You were living a double life. You were saying you were one person and you were not. You were one person over here and one person over here. You were one King of Cups over here and you were one King of Cups over here. You were daddy or mommy over here and you were daddy or mommy over here, and it was unfair and it was unjust and it wasn't right. Bottom of the deck here is another two of cups. You were juggling around a divine destined lover situation. You were playing with fire and water, which is temperance. You were playing with fire because you were playing with a fated soulmate, someone that you were guided to be with. You were playing with that. That is playing with fire. You are the Emperor here. Thank you so much for your super chat. Yay! Thank you so much for that. So for the Justice card, Justice is here with judgment. Someone could very, very, very truly be dealing with the legal system, a divorce, paperwork, separation. Okay. Someone needs login info. Guys, I've gotten so many emails about that. I've responded to everybody more than once each. I need you guys to go to the login and hit reset password. The only problems I've seen is if you have a typo. If you have a capital in the beginning of your email, but you don't when you first signed up, that will affect your login. Capitals do matter. It's case sensitive. The numbers are sensitive. The spaces are sensitive. If it's not coming into your email, you need to go to my front of the page, go to the top left, scroll down to the login, click login, and it will say you can enter your email and your password. But if that's not working, you need to go downwards a little bit more where it's in blue and it's small and it says reset password. And then if you reset it, it will send you a link to your email to reset everything, and then you can log in. So I suggest you do that, and it will kind of help you guys avoid any more frustration with that. I'm sorry if you're having some issues with the login. I do apologize. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. So anyways, Justice is coming in, and this is going to be bringing something in balance for the twin flames, for the soulmates, the destined lovers. Justice is saying, I'm going to make this fair. Even the sheets look like water, emotions, and the fire between them. So there's temperance, there's a balancing, and the cups are sharing water with each other. They're going back and forth, back and forth. So they're sharing. So you are sharing your love, sharing information. And the universe wants you guys to come back together. All these twos, and if you're probably seeing a lot of 222s, Justice is on the way. And Justice is the number 11 in Major Arcana, and I think that is a sign. Even the Tower is Scorpio, and that's November for tropical people. So December for Vedic. Around November and December, there will be justice for this couple that I'm reading for today. And that's what I see. Bottom of the deck, yeah, there's going to be justice about another 7. Libra energy, this is escape. It's also lies, deception, deceit, sneakiness. Okay, it's wrongdoing. Something is coming to the surface. Lies are coming to the surface. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about the Tower? Tell me a little bit more about the Tower. That's a lot for the Tower, but okay. So the first one that I have is Scorpio. Again, it's 9 of Cups, and it's wish fulfillment. Whatever you've been wishing for, my friends, whatever you've been wanting to happen, this Tower is going to make it happen. We also have 2 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. This is getting back on the right path, getting back on track. Alignment. Alignment with your purpose. There's consistency here. This is about doing the right thing. The Tower is going to make possibly an earth sign or a fire sign adjust to the energy and make things better. Okay? There's going to be a reckoning by works. Like, you know, it's not going to be all talk. There's actually physical actions that are going to be taken to correct this very, very painful matter. Yep, this happened in the past. 6 of Cups, Cancer energy. It's saying the Tower is for the purpose of the soulmates to come back together in a union, or a family to come back together in a union. Even Archangel Michael stands behind the soulmates, saying this is fate. We're going to make this happen. You know, the universe supports both of you. And so the universe is saying, we're going to get this back together in harmony and balance. Okay. The next one is the 10 of Pentacles. And this is about family, marriage, and legacy. Again, this has to do with a family coming together, a reckoning for a family. You guys are going to be brought back together. You're going to have abundance, health, wealth, and happiness. You guys are going to have commitment. These are financial ties that bind, blood ties that bind. The Pentacles represent anything physical. Anything physical. So you're talking about your house, your cars, your children, your blood, your DNA together, your last names, your soul ties, your connections by being reborn, rebirthed here. This reincarnated connection. You guys are being bound together now because justice is here at the Tower to remedy this situation. Again, I think somebody has left a home or a family and moved on to somebody else. And they've left this person behind. Brokenhearted, betrayed, betrayal, just backstabbed. There's been a web of lies putting down this person, putting down the feminine energy, saying how terrible and horrible and all of this was. It was all lies and deceit and deceptions. None of it was true. There's been a grudge held on over here in the masculine energy, a grudge or a hanging on to money, finances, what they want, how they want it, when they want it. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm big, you're small. There's an avoidance here and a hiding of feelings, not letting them come to the surface. There's been a denial of this connection, and there's been efforts made on the masculine energy to try to start a new life, trying to start over again, getting away from the old and starting to start a new life over here. But now it's getting torn down because of karma, because of justice, judgment, and the Tower. You cannot start a new life with unfinished business and such bad karma in your history. No one can. And that's why Saturn comes in to deal with it, because Saturn says you can't start a new life until you finish your karma. Now, on a whole nother situation for somebody else that doesn't have children involved with each other, there's someone that has been cheating and lying to a spouse to see a soulmate, to see possibly a twin flame. And they have been seeing this soulmate for maybe 10 years, maybe 4 years, somewhere in between, maybe 7 years, maybe more. But they've been seeing someone secretly for years. And that is their person. And they're trying to dust it under the rug like it never happened. They're trying to act like that never happened. There's deceit. There's, nope, that never happened. I didn't have feelings for you. We were just friends. It wasn't anything serious. There was no feelings involved. I regret doing that. I shouldn't have done that. There was betrayal. Maybe someone betrayed a best friend. Maybe someone betrayed their parents. I don't know. But there was betrayal. And someone has left that person in the background, hopeless, sad, torn apart, feeling used, abused, and mistreated. Burdened. They've left you, Divine Feminine, back here with the burden of the pain of the relationship because you knew it was divine and it was love. But this person already had a family, already had a path, already had commitments. So how could they continue this life with you while keeping this other life up in arms? You know what I mean? The double life, the Two of Pentacles. So this person decided to live in misery, Nine of Swords, in a web of lies. And now what they're dealing with karma, with Saturn, is the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. It's the beginning of drama. Page of Wands is also the beginning. So if you don't have any little pages running around, it's the beginning of drama for the masculine who has kept a soulmate and a wife or spouse in limbo. And you cannot dust it under the rug. And justice is here to say what was done is done. And there is a price to pay. And we need to get back on track and consistently focusing, Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, on karma. This has to be dealt with. There needs to be communication, honesty, and feelings must come out. Someone here will have happy tears because the feelings are going to start bubbling up to the surface. Everything that was hidden beneath the subconscious and beneath the emotions are now bubbling up to the surface. The next card is Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Now's the time to get right, fa la 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 la. So around the holidays, this person has to get right. Excuse my voice, guys. I really just can't sing today. I am sorry. But anyways, I can't sing any day anyways, but whatever. 'Tis the season to do right. 'Tis the season to do right. And 'tis the season to be happening with towers like now. So 'tis the season for towers. And that should be my title, and I should title that, and I probably will. 'Tis the season to have towers. Okay? Justice is coming in with a mighty sword. The sword of truth. And it doesn't matter what you want now, if it's the same, if what you want now has changed, if years went by, if decisions were made. Two Swords. It doesn't matter if you've been resisting. What needs to come will come. Hell or high water, resistance or not, escapism from the situations or not. You might have escaped this shit 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. There is a wrecking ball and a reckoning. And it is coming to take out karma, so that's good. We should be really happy because it's coming to take all the bullshit out of your life so you can actually have a decent way of living. But it's going to hurt before it gets better. But the star will come. The next card coming out is the Five of Cups. Now we have all the fives. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pens, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Every single 5 is on the table, minus the Hierophant. But all the minor arcana 5s are here, and this is sorrow, sadness, regret, remorse, terrible regret. Somebody will shed tears when this tower hits. I'm not going to lie. Someone's going to cry about the things they've done, the things they said, how untrue it was, how many lies spewed from their mouth, how much drama they caused people, the trouble, the strife, the pain they may have caused a small child or children, the pain they caused a lover, the pain they caused a new lover. The pain just goes round and around and around like a carousel. And someone's carrying all the burden. But they're wrong. They haven't been carrying the complete burden because the feminine is over here carrying it as well. 10 of Wands. But she's giving it up to God. She's going to release this. And the minute the feminine releases carrying the weight for the masculine, God steps in as the universe and takes action and creates a tower for justice. And by the way, I love my tarot cards, guys. If you have not ordered them yet, you can go to my website, jks1111, and order them. Look how beautiful that is. 3 people falling out of the tower. 3. This is a third-party situation. The universe is bringing the tower, my friends. And it is an ending that's not going to be the way it was. This is all about getting back on the path and back on track. 2 Wands. The decisions are kind of made for you. Not in like for you, but you've made your bed. So now you lie in it. That's kind of what I mean. The decision's already been made. You made your bed. Now we're going to lie in it, but we're going to get up and walk our path. Whatever decisions were had, you're going to pay for that now. The bill is due. Somebody got a credit card, okay, and got a limit, and they spent the limit, and now the bill is due. Okay, the bill's due. You might have been able to pay and put some of this stuff on layaway, but it's a time for the ending. We have the Fool card. There's a new beginning and a fresh new start. It's beautiful. It's fresh. Aries. This is the world is in your hands. The universe is in your hands. You can create whatever you want to create. And with the World card, cycles are over. There's been karmic cycles, divine timing, planetary alignments, planetary transitions, movements. We've had a period of time where the planets were settled. Now that time is ending. The planets are shifting again. It's getting time for a change. It's over. There's a big shift coming. It is over. The world is done. We've completed our time here, and we've sat in karma long enough. Somebody has paid the price as well. Paid the price of suffering and heartache. Paid the burden and paid the price. Someone's paid for their sins here. They've done enough time. Someone could also be getting out of jail because they've done enough time. They're out. They're free. You know, it's something like that. You've served your time. It's time to have something fresh here. Last card out is the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. It's also fortune, change, good luck. You guys are going to have a windfall of money and a windfall of happiness, a windfall of love, all of the above, a windfall. Planetary shiftings bring beautiful movement. This ball is rolling. There is planetary shifts, planets, universe. There's all these shifts are bringing in beauty for you. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle, because you guys are going to have a change, and it's going to change you for good. There's no going back. Masculine, if you think you can go back to this karmic Queen of Pentacles, you can't. That ship has sailed. If you think you can go back to this, if you think you can't go back to this divine feminine from years ago, or someone that you feel there's too much water under the bridge, you're wrong. The universe is bringing you guys back together. So you kind of have your wires crossed. It's not what you think it is, masculine. Okay, so I got an oracle. I got God of Vulnerability, Achilles. And guess what? It's the number 10. We've been having a lot of number 10s lately. So be vulnerable. You're both very vulnerable. I mean, this is tough. You guys are like, God, Steph, this is so hard. It is tough. It is hard, but you're going to be all right. I have stepped forward today to bring forth the energies of the divine masculine vulnerability. I am an ideal advocate of this message because of my own story. I represent the overall strength of the masculine, with one perceived weakness, my heel. Just as I am depicted embracing my vulnerability, this is the masculine that the collective of masculines need. To be embraced for their vulnerability, their inability to be tender because of protectiveness. They have a loving heart, and it is shown by bringing forward the grains of my hunt for my tribe. Those around you are potentially extending you gestures of love that are easily overlooked. Gestures of love are as varied as a vast amount of souls that incarnate on your plane. Learn about the ways you personally interpret love. Discover how you personally show it. Is it possible that those around you interpret love and show love in different ways? And conversely, do they need to be shown love in their own ways to understand it? Us viewing interactions from spirit can see that often it is as if you are speaking German to a loved one who is speaking Spanish. The love is here. It is being shown, but not being understood. The energy of love behind these gestures is more valuable than the gesture itself. That's beautiful. So, feminine, you're showing love and it's not being understood. Masculine, you were trying to show love and it's not being understood. What are we going to do about that? It's kind of a shit show. I think I'll do my divine dog. Spirit, tell me about this difficulty about showing love and it's not being understood with the masculine and the feminine. Tell me about the love that's not being understood. Can you give me a message? Okay. Bottom of the deck is gentle love and care, tenderness. So there is a tenderness being given. And it's about compassion and being tender to each other, so that's important. And then we have purpose. Follow your path. Okay, look at the Doberman pinscher there. Maybe someone has a Doberman. And then we have contentment. Be satisfied. Maybe someone has a golden retriever or something like that. There's also a cat person and a dog person, and you guys are going to come together. Someone's a cat person, someone's a dog person. Together we have some pit bull love here. Passion. Do what you love. Go after the person you love. Seize the day. There will be tenderness and care. But let's read about contentment. Be satisfied. Okay. Get clear about what's most important to you. What has the greatest meaning? By reading books and using tools that help you clarify and focus. The Passion Test, developed by the best-selling author by Janet Bray Atwood, is one of those tools that will help you focus on the areas of your life, what you can do to derive the greatest satisfaction on this earth. If you fetch this card, it means that you want to fill yourself up. But are you already filled, giving your life contentment? You may be wanting to dream about the good dream while keeping your paws firmly on the ground, stretching into the warmth of the sun. Different from joy and happiness, contentment is a deeper sense of one's place in this world. Sometimes finding happiness and joy is not contentment. It's having the insight that, the contrary to popular belief, the world is not under constant attack but rests within the larger cosmic scheme, where order exists within chaos and not apart from it. So order is placed in chaos. It's not separated from it. It's okay to curl up for a while and know that all is well and all is taken care of. You need not run about immediately looking or launching for the next step before it disappears. You're always hungry for more, reflecting on the content of your life and what else do you want for deeper satisfaction. What fills your days, giving you pleasure? Friends, family, colleagues, work, project, money, travel, sports, building, service, others. These questions will help your reflection. Do you measure success by the contentment in these areas of life? Or do you give it by external measures that have little to no deeper meaning for you? Are you spending more time as a human doing than rather being a human being? Is being ahead of the pack giving you true contentment? Are you ready to relax more and be the animal you feel in your sensual nature? Reconnecting to all your senses and savoring the moment? Ultimately, some people think they don't want to return to something that brings them comfort because there's always something better on the horizon. Quit always looking for better. Sometimes there's so much peace, joy, and happiness just sitting where you're at and feeling happy and contented, knowing that the universe is handling things. So know your path, know your purpose. Somebody who may have a Doberman or know somebody with one, it doesn't have to be, but you may have to leave. You may have to get off the track Get moving away from this. You have to walk away from somebody. Get back on path. It's like that movie, Coming Home, or it's that, the movie that's like A Dog's Purpose, but this one is Coming Home. The dog stopped for a while to help Big Kitten. And we do have a kitten here. The dog stopped for a while to help Big Kitten, a cougar, grow up and give love. And there was a pause. That's like a karmic energy. You pause, you help Big Kitten grow up, and then you get back on your purpose, back on your path. Somebody was distracted with a soulmate or a karmic, and you stopped here for a while. It served its purpose, but it's time to get back on track and move on. You have to get back on your divine path with your feminine. So there was a while where there was a pause, and now you guys are moving forward. Okay? So just get back on track. We have to leave something behind to get back on track. And that's generally the answer here. Let's get one last oracle for you guys. I said one, Spirit. One. Whatever. I have She Who Guides, Maputa, the new path, guide, and renewal. See, again, the path, guidance, the new guide, renewal. You have to get off of an old path, guys, and go to a new one. Even the feminine had that. You have to stop waiting and get on a new path here. You guys were somewhere for a while. I feel for a few years. It was a karmic debt. It's been paid. It's time to get back on track. The next card is She Who Loved Once. Her name is Blue. She's fragile. It's about a secret love and rejection. So there has been secret love affairs, and there's been holding back of love. There has been rejection, but there is a renewal. Where the word says rejection, in the same spot it says renewal. Where the word says secret love, the word over here says guide. Where the word says new path, the word over here is fragile. So there is a new fragile path that's very tender. You are being guided to a secret love. And there is a renewal to an old rejection. That's pretty much the message there, and I'll just read that. This card encourages you to explore your own feelings of, again, vulnerability, just like Achilles' heel, god of vulnerability. Okay, so this talks about vulnerability. There is always a risk in revealing your emotions. If you have a secret love, it can be a thrilling thing, just as much as it can be terrifying. If you tell them how you feel, how will they respond? Will they appreciate your declaration, or will they walk away? The only real way of knowing the answer is to hold out your gift. This card is to remind you that you weren't meant to love only once. If you suffer the anguish of rejection, allow yourself time to heal. When you are ready, pick up the new flowers, face the world, head on so others can find you and offer their love to you. Who are the people that you trust and love? In what ways do you feel vulnerable? And how can you best protect your fragile heart today? Okay, and then we'll read Maputla. Okay. 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 She's the guide who leads the way. The message of this card is to look for a new path. Stop for a moment and consider a course correction. Listen to the sound of the bell in the song of a bird, or the laugh of a child, or even the call to worship. The call of your heart. Your strings are being pulled somewhere. Where are you being pulled? Where are you being guided to? Who are these people? Where is this path? Promise yourself you will make time for this renewal by honoring yourself with space and quiet. Don't let others discourage this path. It's not theirs. You will be able to more easily recognize your guideposts you need to find if you are alone and quiet. This moment is not for action. Even the nuthatch must pause for a moment to locate the next tree. So ask yourself, in what ways are you open to this guidance? Are you open? Where are you headed, and how do you know that you can change that? What can you do today to give yourself some space from others so you can hear the call of this renewal? It's about getting back on track. And I do think this is the masculine. Masculine, get back on track. That's what's happening for you. You're being guided. Hermit is guiding you. Your inner self is guiding you. Feminine, you've been rejected and you have to open up your heart and give love again. We cannot be having hopelessness. There is a tenderness that's coming for you guys. There's love. And there is a renewal. So I guess your message today is 'tis the season to be jolly, because 'tis the season the towers come falling. Justice is here. Karmic debts are paid. Karmic relationships are over. And I see the dawning of a new day and a reconciliation of best friends and soulmates and divine lovers, if not twin flames. So get ready, guys. Wish fulfillment is on the way. They miss you. They love you. They want to. It's just been very hidden. You've been suffering a lot and you deserve a lot. So don't think that you've been forgotten. It is time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Please feel free to comment if you haven't. If you're interested in purchasing these tarot cards, you can go to jks1111.com. If you're interested in purchasing my little oracles, you can also purchase this at jks1111.com. If you guys are still waiting for your orders, believe me, they're on their way. Some of you guys are going to be getting them on Tuesday. Some of you guys who have had larger orders, such as you ordered all three, or you ordered oracles and the tarot, you may wait a little bit longer because I'm waiting for the love messages. The company shipped these out in a different package than with my whole package. When I opened up my boxes, the oracles weren't there, so I had to call the company and rip them a new ass. And anyways, they're sending me that right away. So that should be here by the 11th, and I'm going to send it priority mail to you, like right away. So you should receive that soon. But for everyone else expecting just the tarot, it should be any day. So keep a lookout in the mail. If you guys have your own YouTube channel and you guys are tarot card readers, feel free to send me a link to a unboxing so I can post it on my YouTube channel of you guys unboxing your tarot cards. So that would be fun. And just seeing all your happy little faces. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that have subscribed to my monthlies, I'll be posting some more videos this week for the month of November. Yay! And if you're interested in seeing all the zodiac signs and bonus videos, please go there. It's $99 a month. You must log in. Real quick at the end, just a reminder, when you do pay, I don't think there's an immediate setup. You have to go back to my page after payment, go to the left side of the screen where you paid in the first place, go scroll all the way down past subscriptions, keep going down, and go to login. And then, like I said, just hit reset if you can't log in, and it will send you a link to your email. So whatever email you guys have, make sure you watch the lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and any other symbols and signs. Shh. It's very case sensitive, okay? So very, very case sensitive. Make sure you watch it. Sometimes the phone, like especially Apple, will throw in a capital when you didn't mean to. And sometimes our fingers are too fat. We think we're putting a letter P, but it's a number. So, you know, double check the little dots. You know, your password just fills it up with little dots. Double check each letter or number as you're putting in your password so you know it's correct, the same way you logged in the first time. Super sensitive. And if you are having trouble, just do a reset, okay? Reset those puppies so you guys can get on and view it. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. You are the best, Soul Fam. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And remember, Matthew loves you too. This is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming, guys.
Make sure to click like and subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, I was playing with my electric ball and I was holding it for a while. And then all of a sudden, the electricity in my body flew directly to my fingers and into this toy.
You're such a dork.
It is.
You're trying to fake me. Oh, come
no,
on. That's
try
buttons.
it. Try it.
That's just weird.
Try it.
I am trying it.
All right, you gotta put your fingers.
Wait, let me see. Daniel's being silly. What is this? He's gonna shock me?
No. Let me see.
How did you do that?
I filled up my body with electricity.
Well, don't hurt yourself.
and,
What in
yeah.
the world are you doing?
See?
You've got some trickery going on
I am
here.
the electric man
No,
now.
you've got some trickery here.
Why
What
don't you
did
call me
you
the
do?
electric man from Spider-Man?
You know what you're doing. He's got trickery. What is
Nah,
this?
look, see? There's no tricks
No,
on my hands.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Don't break it, otherwise it won't work.
You have something. Let me see your fingers. Let me check this out. Let me see the other one.
Look, see? There's nothing in my hands.
You're a sneak.
The electricity flowed to my blood and into my fingers.
That's just weird. I don't know.
No, watch. See? I just
Sorry,
hold it.
guys. My son's being
Give it a
silly.
while.
He's doing a
See?
trick. I don't know. I'm gonna have to
See?
check this out.
I told you. I filled my body up with
Oh yeah.
electricity.
That's totally what you did. That's totally what you
Nah,
did.
there's the proof. I have proof.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna end this before it gets too long. See you guys next time. Make sure to click like and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whoever clicks that like button the fastest, I will tell my tricks. Alright, ready?
Okay. No.
3, 2.
You're gonna tell them the trick, but
One.
not me.
I am telling you guys.
I guess we'll have to
telling
save
you
it for
and the
next
trick.
time and get the trick.
Alright.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Love you. See you later. Thanks for watching.